Welcome to episode 1 of the SCC Roundtable, where we'll take a look at some of the leadership group and top players from the Saskatoon Bantam teams who will be competing in the upcoming Sask Challenge Cup, December 5th to 8th in Saskatoon. 16 of the top Bantam male teams from Western Canada and the USA will gather in Saskatoon to battle it out for the title. With me tonight, I have the Saskatoon Generals, who are off to a hot start in the league this year. To my right, I have defenseman Reed Andreessen and Caden Price, as well as forward Tyler Phipps. Gentlemen, welcome. Reed, let me start with you. Tell me about how the season's going so far for the Generals and some of the highlights.
Yeah, the season's going pretty good so far. We haven't lost yet, but we have some tough games coming up. Play the Stallions in a bit. That'll be a really tough game. And then some of the highlights have been the Regina tournament. That was really fun.
Yeah, lots of good teams down there.
Yeah, it was really fun. And the bus trips were really fun too, just hanging out with the boys. And
the bus trips are always good, exactly. Caden, I've watched you over the years, I've coached you. You're such an amazing skater with a fluid stride and great puck handling skills. Who are some of the most influential people in your life that have helped you along the way to be able to compete at such an elite level like you do?
You know, when I was younger, I wasn't the greatest skater, and I went to my parents and asked them how I could get better at skating. So my first ever camp I went to was with Jordan Trach, and I really liked him and what he did for me. And I still skate with him off and on, and Jordan Trach, and I don't know, I love him.
Yeah, Trach is fantastic. He's helped a lot of kids here in Saskatoon overall. Tyler, as a first-year forward in the league, in the Bantam League here in Saskatchewan, what are some of the biggest adjustments you've had to make to be able to compete and excel?
Definitely coming from Pee Wee to Bantam, contact is a big adjustment. Exactly. You have to move the puck faster and play more heads up.
Sure. No, that's excellent. You know, I've watched you as well for several years, and one of the things that's always stood out about me is your explosive acceleration and speed. So when did you know, growing up, that you were just fast?
Well, I started here at the Gemini with Cindy Henry when I was probably 4 or 5. And for the last couple of years, I've been with Casey Bartson. And it just all started coming together around Pee Wee.
Yeah, Casey's excellent at teaching edge work and first stride acceleration overall. Caden, just to give the viewers out here an idea of what it takes to excel at this level, how many hours a week do you guys practice, either with your team or on your own, working on personal skills, or what you do to hone your personal skating skills?
Right now, just with the Generals, we practice around 4 to 5 times a week, and probably around 2 workouts a week. And then with the Saskatoon Contacts, they have 3 practices a week and workouts after every practice. And I try to make as many of those skates as I can to really be at that level, and try to fit in some skill sessions with Jordan Trach during the months.
Sure. So you're probably looking at least 10 to 15 hours a week outside of games as well. Excellent. So this is for the two of you, Reed and Caden. You guys are in your draft year this year. Is it anything different, or do you feel any extra pressure to perform, or how do you approach every game knowing there's a lot more eyes on you this year?
Yeah, obviously there's a bit more pressure. It's kind of motivation to me just to perform better, but I try to stick to my game and just do what's best for the team.
Yeah. Cade?
Yeah, I just try to play a team game and just do everything I do for the team and have a positive attitude. When things are going bad, I just keep a positive attitude and play for the team.
Excellent. Well, you guys are both off to fantastic personal starts as well as your team this year. One more question for each of you guys. Favorite NHL team and player? Tyler?
Yeah, I've always been a big Chicago Blackhawks fan, but my favorite player's got to be McDavid.
Connor McDavid. There you go.
Yeah, I just love watching him because he's so fast and he's a good playmaker.
Yep. Cade?
I just love the Edmonton Oilers. I've always loved them since I was a kid, and I don't know, I just fell in love with the jerseys and all their players, and I like the team. My favorite player is Rasmus Dahlin. I like him. He's a good puck mover, and he's fast. I love the creativity that he brings to the table.
One of the best young D-men in the NHL to come along in a while. Reader?
I like the Toronto Maple Leafs. I just have since I was younger. Then my favorite player is Austin Matthews. I just like the way he shoots the puck, makes plays, and he's just always in the right spot.
Well, here's the thing. Hopefully they win a cup before you got old and gray hair like me. So. There you have it. Good luck in the tournament, boys, as you guys are competing in the Sask Challenge Cup coming up in 3 weeks. The Generals are off to a great start this year. They'll look to carry that momentum forward as they battle for top spot in Pool B at the Sask Challenge Cup, December 5th to 8th in Saskatoon.